What is going on, guys? It is Daniel Wright, and you are here listening to another episode of Paving the Way. I have no idea what just happened with the intro. It glitched on me a little bit. So if that looked weird, I apologize, but it's not the end of the world. We're good. So, guys, I hope your week is off to a good start. When you're listening, this is Wednesday. It's Tuesday that I'm recording this, and this is the second one I've come to you from my back porch in a row. So I've just been, truthfully, I've been tied up during the days. And then by the time I get around to getting these videos recorded, these podcasts recorded, it is evening time. And it's typically after I've spent the evening with my wife and we've had dinner. And I get to spend a few minutes out here talking with you guys. So today, I'm just kind of following up from Saturday's podcast a little bit. I mentioned that my sister was coming in town. I have a long story short, I have a 15-year-old. She turned 16 this year, but my family adopted her from China when she was 2.5. So she's been in our family for, so what is that? I guess 12 and a half, 13 and a half years now. And it was kind of interesting because, I'm 32, so there's a large age gap between us. And when my parents had adopted her, I was already out of the house. I'd already graduated and was out of the house. So our relationship has always just been a little different, like not a normal brother and sister type of relationship. I mean, we talk, somewhat regularly. And, when we spend time together, it's, like we never missed a beat, everything like that. So our relationship is good, but it's almost like, as weird as it sounds, it would almost be like that, like cool uncle type of relationship because I'm so much older than her. I never really lived in the house with her growing up, things like that, but I'm still around a lot. So, not to make it sound like a weird family dynamic. That's just kind of the type of relationship we have, that we just have a lot of fun together. And I'm having a blast getting to see her grow up from the view that I get, which is kind of a little bit more from a distance, right? So I get to see bigger changes happening when I do get to see her and do get to spend time with her. And so she got in town. It was her spring break week. She's in high school still. So she wanted to spend part of her spring break coming down and seeing Kelsey and I. And so she came down last Friday, got in Friday evening. We spent the evening, grabbed some dinner, hung out at the house. Saturday we spent some time with some family down here. Went out to the mall, took her, to go shopping for a little bit. I guess that's what teenage girls like to do. And then, Sunday we, just kind of spent time. What did we do Sunday? I think we spent time around the house, just kind of relaxing, having a good day. And then Monday, Kelsey and I both worked in the morning for a little bit, and then had the afternoon to spend together playing Nintendo Switch and watching movies and things like that. And then today, being Tuesday that I'm recording this, I was able to schedule the day off. And well, most of the day I did a little bit of work in the morning, but spent the afternoon. I took her out on the lake, took her to lunch on the boat, and got to just spend some time together doing that. And it was really, a little bit surreal because it's hard to believe that I'm at a place in life that I'm surrounded by such awesome people that I get to work with at my company and get to, give them a place to come and work, but also they give me the opportunity to spend the time with my family. And, because I was last Thursday when I was leaving the office, I was talking with Amanda and Caleb in the office before I left. And I said, yeah, my sister's coming in town this week. I said, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. I said, she's never come down by herself before. I said, part of me thought about kind of working a little bit, Monday and Tuesday, and just kind of hang out with her in the afternoons and evenings. And they both looked at me like I had 8 eyes, and they said, Daniel, like, no, like, take the time off, spend the time with your sister, enjoy, your time together, do whatever you want to do. Don't come here. And it didn't honestly really sink in until this afternoon, when I was taking her out on the lake on a Tuesday afternoon. There was a handful of other boats on the water, but just cruising out to lunch and getting to have a good time, but knowing that I have the support of the individuals at the office that are telling me not to come in and to spend the time with her and to enjoy that. And truthfully, I mean, that's, like, as cheesy as it sounds, I mean, that's a dream come true. I think any good-hearted entrepreneur, small business owner, any of them want to do it because it's not about the money, it's not about the power, it's not about the fame or fortune or anything like that that might come along with owning a business. It is about freedom. It's about being able to give back, give time, give money, give more, to the people in your life. Those people include your family members, they include your staff, they include your friends, they include your colleagues, whoever it may be. And the fact that I'm in the process of building this life that I've always wanted, and every now and then I get to take that time to kind of step back, retract a little bit, and see the life that I've always wanted being played out in real time is just a surreal thing to think about. And so I encourage anybody else who right now they're working away at whatever their goals and their dreams are, whether you're working in a company, as a team member, or whether you own a company, whether you're wanting to own a company, you're retired, whatever it may be, you're working towards something. If you're living, you're working towards something. If you're not, you're literally just living, waiting around to die. And that's not good for anybody. I don't really care who you are. So my encouragement is that whatever it is that you're working for, whatever it is you're building in your career, in your job, in your company, in your family, in your friendships, whatever, build whatever it is that you want. Because one day the time to build will no longer be around. The time to build it and to make the changes and to tweak things won't be available because your time's up. You're incapable of doing that. At that point, you're starting to have to live the life that you have built. And so I hope that when you get to that point in life, when you have to live the life that you've built, that you're living the life you want. And if you don't build the life you want, you won't get to live the life you want, right? I'm not trying to turn this into a tongue twister here, but as super elementary as that sounds, it's something that I think a lot of people don't put enough emphasis on, is spending that time to really diagram out exactly what kind of life they want to live. What does it look like? What does their schedule look like? What does their finances look like? What are their hobbies, their enjoyments, the things that they do for fun? What does all that look like? What does the relationships look like? And take those things, whatever they look like to you, and turn them into the life that you want, the life that you want to build, the life that you want to live, and the life that you get to enjoy. Because we only get one of them. And if we're not building the life that we want and we don't get to live the life that we want, then you're going to end up with a life wasted, with a lot of regrets, a lot of woulda, coulda, shouldas. So take some time today. I encourage you, maybe take a little bit of inventory. Are you currently building and or living the life that you want? Or are you living someone else's dream? Are you building someone else's dream? Like, what are you doing right now? Because if it's not building something that you're going to be able to look back on at the end of your life and take pride on and enjoy those moments on a Tuesday, that you got to take a Tuesday afternoon and take your little sister out to lunch, you know, think about it. It's your time, it's your life, you know, it's it's your one shot. So, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm actually going to be taking off. I leave Wednesday, so the day you're listening to this, I actually leave today to head up to Pittsburgh for a top contractor school inner circle meetup. We started them this year. It's a quarterly meetup that is a little bit more of like an unstructured, informal type of a get together for anybody who can make it. We fly in, all kind of stay at the same hotel, go to one of the guys' offices, Brian, who leads the group, go to his corporate office for just a little bit of educational stuff and have some networking time. So I'm sure I will be recapping that for you guys either Saturday or next Wednesday. It'll be coming soon regardless, and so you can keep an eye out for that. But in the meantime, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. I'm always here if you need anything. I'm always open to suggestions or recommendations of things that you would like to hear me flap my gums about on the internet.